So here are together on one shelf, one very long shelf, both of the two national encyclopedias. The green ones are American Jurisprudence and the blue ones are Corpus, Juris, Secundum. You can see there are a gazillion volumes. That's because these are encyclopedias, and as you know, they cover every legal topic A to Z, but they can only give each topic shallow treatment. You'll see that in just a second. Okay, we're going to use the two search methods to get into these. We're going to use the topic method by using the spine of the volume to find our topic, and then we will use the index method or the word method by looking in the index of Corpus Juris Secundum. All right, for the topic method, zoom in here. What volume should we grab? That's right, volume 18, Contribution to Corporations. Copyright would fall within that range, so we'll grab volume 18. Now, let's also grab our indexes for the word method, and we'll take all that back to the table. So see here, C to D and K to Q. C to D would have copyrights, and K to Q would have parody. So we'll grab both of those as well and head to our table to study. As a quick side note, I'll add that next to the indexes you have these table of cases. You can access the information in Corpus Juris Secundum by using a case you already know. So we know Campbell, for instance, so we can go into the table of cases with Campbell, and then the table of cases will tell us about every section in Corpus Juris Secundum that uses Campbell. So it's another way to find on-point sections in this index. Okay, to the table, let's look at the books we have so far. So here's that volume 18 that we grabbed. We grabbed it because on the spine we could tell that the subject or the topic of copyrights would be in it. Here is the section on copyrights, and you'll see that it begins with a table of contents section, and we'll use that to find something on parody. As we pan this first page, we see that there's nothing on parody, so we'll go to the second page, and on the second page, sure enough, here we have under fair use section 100 on parodies. So now we can turn into this volume 18 a little farther down the road here, and we'll find section 100 on parodies. Now before we go look at that section 100, let's take a peek in the index, or one of the two indexes that we grabbed. Let's look at parody in K to Q. I always like to go for the bullseye first, parody, instead of something more broad like copyright. And you can see here that parody is listed here, and again it leads us to that section 100. So we found the section 100 under copyrights both by using the topic method through the spine of the volume and by using the index or the word method here. So now we found the same section with two different avenues. That gives us confidence that that's probably all that is out there. Now we did grab that other index volume, but because we have these two methods telling us the same thing, we're good. So now let's look at section 100. So here is section 100 on parodies in Corpus Juris Secundum. Now what do you notice right away? Yeah, that's right, probably that it's really short. Compare this to Nimmer, which had page after page after page of teeny tiny little print over parodies. Well, here we have 2.5 columns, and that's it. Now it does lead us to the seminal case on Campbell. We get that from the footnote here, but it doesn't do much else. So now in real life, we would of course just study the Nimmer treatise. We wouldn't come to this, but we're doing it part of this research series just to teach you how to research in all different types of books. If you did not have a treatise, then you would need to know how to research in an encyclopedia. Okay, so that does it for research in an encyclopedia. Use the two topic methods. Use the topic method by going to the spine. Use the word method by going to the index. And we'll see you back in the workbook.